How's it going, guys? This is Forensic Forex with Deontay, and I'm back with another video. This is your daily update for Euro versus US dollar. We are coming to the end of this month. As you guys know it, I was able to catch a swing trade at the beginning weeks of the month, somewhere around here, and I was able to hold it all the way up here, and I finally closed out the last portion of that trade. So I was able to take off, I think, about 3 partials, and then I finally closed off the final trade today. It was really wonderful showing you guys how I find swing trades. I will bring a video going forward with a little more detailed video of how I find my swing trades, the entry techniques, the exit techniques, and other things of that nature. But as we can see right now, we have a fair value gap here that just formed. We got that new daily candle forming here for Tuesday. It just opened up not too long ago. And we can see a swing low has been broken here for EU. So when I see a swing low broken, to me, that's either two things. That's a false break, right? A raid on sell stops just to get retail traders to go short, or this is a new trend unfolding. So price action may actually be breaking down and starting a new trend to go lower. So when a swing low is broken, to me, that is a momentum shift. So I would like to see the market potentially form a lower swing high somewhere inside this fair value gap that we got here. So price will do something along the lines like this. So price comes up, comes down, breaks that, comes back into the inefficiency, and then makes a lower swing high to then start a new bearish leg. Most bearish trends normally start off with breaking an old high or running into an old PD array and then breaking down lower. And that's normally the start of a bearish trend. So we can see the inverse is happening for the DXY. So you can see we're below June's opening price. So anything below June's opening price is a discount, and a discount leads to higher probability of buy setups, especially if the commercials have met their target and booked their long positions at a lower price. So price is lower, it is more suspected that commercials may build up more net longs as price continues to drop lower. Price recently ran into that old swing low that we had here. It also ran back into that old 40-day IPTA high. You can see here. I'll make it a little brighter so we can see. That's that old 40-day high. Let me zoom out. You can see it here from the IPTA range right there. Looking back 40 days, that's the highest high. Go across to the right, you can see how price is trading around it again. So that is currently what I'm looking at. If we go back, I want to see price create a higher swing low formation. We will probably get a fair value gap here once this candle finishes forming in about 2 hours, right? An hour and 50 minutes. There's going to most likely be a fair value gap here. And we're going to want to see price trade down and create a higher swing low formation going higher. We can even see that we ran that swing low here. So there was a raid on sell stops there. You can see the most recent one here. We had a raid on sell stops here as well. And then it ran higher. So it took out sell side liquidity and ran back to buy side. So that could be a purge and revert idea that we have going on here. So price is purging sell side and then reverting right back into buy side to start a new trend higher. Now, if you look at foreign currencies like GU, you can see the same is occurring. We just recently had a swing low broken. So that's why I have the caution sign here. And then we have this swing low that could be a potential target in the near future, whether that's next week, next month, etc. That could be a target. If price is going to start trending lower, odds are it's going to run for this because it's sell side liquidity or sell stops below this. So anybody that was buying and was profitable going up and they haven't moved their stop loss is most likely below this swing low here. So swing low broken, we want to see a lower swing high. But you'd already see signs potentially forming. We have a lower swing high here. Price failed to break this high. So we have a fail break of this high. Price continued to break lower. If we look at AU, you can see the same thing here. We have a swing low that was broken recently. That could be a potential target. I like this actually, in my opinion. The downside objective is really great here to get to this swing low here. But we want to see a lower swing high form. And we also have that fair value gap here. So if we were to put it in, there. So price should trade back into the inefficiency, create the lower swing high, and then potentially go lower. We're also going to go back into these old order blocks here, all these down close candles. They could be also, quote unquote, like ICT says, reclaimed order blocks. And if we look at, I believe there's another one that we could look at. It's GUAU. Oh, that's it. Let me look at UCAD since it's just like the dollar. You see UCAD right now currently haven't broken any swing highs yet, so still waiting, but we can see how these equal lows are still forming and pending. If we look at USWSI, however, we can see there might be a change in trend occurring here. We're below June's opening price. Back to June, the opening price is right up here. And you can see how price created a higher swing low as it failed to break this low. There could be a new trend unfolding. The commercials are positioning themselves and accumulating probably net longs here. But we're going to see with more confirmation if we're going to get a higher swing low again. Here was confirmation, but I would like to see another higher swing low form. If price gets up and takes out this high, odds are USWSI it's going to probably go higher. Dollar's going to gain strength. Seasonally, we knew that the dollar was going to find a way to come back bullish into June. And we'll see what we're going to have next month. But as of right now, looking at June, dollar was suspected to go back bullish at one point in time. And EU was suspected to go back bearish at one point in time. And we may be seeing that here because we're at the highest peak of the month. This might be the high of the month right here. And price may be continue to close lower. So that's also something very important to follow. Know that every candle has a life cycle. There's a start and there is a death date. Birth and death. It might sound a little funny, but that's how I look at it, honestly. You're once born and then one day you're going to die. You know, you're going to meet your peak performance, you know, or you're going to be in your prime at a certain point of your lifetime. And after that, your health is going to slowly, you know, deteriorate as you get older. As an older man or older woman, your health is going to slowly deteriorate. It's the same thing with the monthly candle. It's going to get at its peak high or its peak low and then slowly change its trend. So hopefully this is insightful. Like I said, it's been a pleasure once again showing you guys another month of how I like to break down any pair. So, peace.